We've all played GTA 4 before, when we've suddenly stopped and wondered, how many lampposts does Liberty City have? These beacons of light that make a GTA city feel alive and real. They're all over, but does anyone know the real number of them? I decided to investigate. First, let's clarify what a lamppost is. The definition of a lamppost according to Google is a tall pole with a light at the top. So I'm classifying basically anything seen on a somewhat tall pole with a light on it as a lamppost. I won't be including posts that only function as traffic lights, and I won't be including floodlights as I've literally never seen anyone describe these as a lamppost. So this is a lamppost, this is a lamppost, this isn't a lamppost, this isn't a lamppost, and this is a lamppost. Now that we know what a lamppost is, we need to find how many unique lamppost models there are in the game. Thankfully, Rockstar made this very easy with GTA 4, as they separate props into their own individual archives, with lampposts literally being in an archive called lamppost.img. I went through this archive and excluded 12 models which I wouldn't consider lampposts. With those removed, it means we've got 24 unique lamppost models in GTA 4 in this archive, and I've added all of their file names to a list. Just to make sure there wasn't some lamppost models on the map that weren't in this archive, I checked thoroughly around the map using code X. I found 2 telegraph poles called CJ Telegraph Pole 4 and 6, which I'd classify as lampposts. So these will also be included. This means in total there's 26 unique lamppost models in GTA 4, and I've listed them all in a text file. But how do we count how many of these models are placed throughout the city? Well, objects in GTA 4 are placed on the map through coordinates in a WPL file, otherwise known as an Extended Placement List file. Fun fact, WPL files were called XPL files on the Xbox 360 version of the game, hence the Extended Placement List name. Anyway, inside WPL files, there's lines of text which contain coordinates for each object in the game world. The object placed can be identified by its file name on each line. So I extracted every WPL file the game has using Open4. This turns them into readable OPL files which can be opened with any text editor. I made sure to only take the base game WPL files, as The Ballad of Gay Tony and The Lost and Damned contain duplicates for all of these files. I know the name of all of the lampposts in GTA 4 because we made a list of them, so I used the Find in File feature of my text editor to search every WPL file at once for the file name of each lamppost. When I searched for the file name, it adds all of the lines which has that name into one file for me, and at the end of the file, it tells me exactly how many lines contain the name of the lamppost model I just searched for. So for BM_NYLamp1, there's 2,177 matches. So that means there's 2,177 BM_NYLamp1 models placed around Liberty City. Now I just have to do this for the other 25 lamppost models. This is relatively quick, and after a few minutes I got our final count. So let's break down the numbers for every lamppost. There's 2,177 NY-Lamp1 models on the map, 305 Lamp1A models, 103 Lamp1B models, 55 Lamp1C models, 16 Lamp1 Italy models, 1,272 N-Lamp2A models, 252 Lamp2B models, 281 Lamp3 models, 1,214 Lamp4 models, 216 Lamp5 models, 450 Lamp6 models, 217 Lamp6A models, 41 Lamp6C models, 159 Lamp7 models, 98 Lamp7B models, 177 Lamp7C models, 1,100 Lamp 8A models, 121 Lamp 9 models, 164 Lamp 10 models, 96 Lamp 12 models, 24 Lamp 110B models. And for the last few, we have 248 CJ_NY Lamp 1 models, 464 Lamp 2 models, 256 Lamp 2B models, 38 Telegraph Pole 4 models, and finally 85 Telegraph Pole 6 models. Altogether, that's a nice 9,629 lampposts in Liberty City. 9,629 lampposts lighting the city at night and bringing it to life. If only there was an extra 40 lampposts. If you're curious how this compares to real life, New York City has nearly 400,000 streetlights according to the New York City Department of Transport, so 40 times more than what we have in Liberty City. Anyway, you've got your answer, you can subscribe now. But while I'm at it, how many lights do these lampposts have altogether? So in general, most of these lampposts only have one light attached to them. I'm not counting pedestrian lights as additional lights, so this lamppost only has one light. But there's a few lampposts that have more. Lamp 1B has 2 lights, Lamp 2B has 2 lights, Lamp 6 has 2 lights, Lamp 6C has 2 lights, Lamp 7B has 2 lights, Lamp 12 has 3 lights, Lamp 110B has 2 lights, and CJ_NY Lamp 2B has 2 lights. So if we multiply the number of these lampposts on the map by the amount of lights they have, then add the number of all the other single light lampposts on top of this, we have a total of 11,045 lights in Liberty City from lampposts alone. You came for a video about lampposts, you got a video about lampposts. And you got a bonus with the number of lights too. Hope you enjoyed, catch you later.